Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all coming back to this little video series I've been doing on my little bobber build. I apologize, I haven't put a video out now, and it's been several months. I've had about 2-3 months of headache to getting this thing back running, and what I mean by that, she was running, and I believe the last video, my buddy caught me taking it for his first ride without the tank mounted, without even the seat. I took it up and down the block, got it running. Speedometer cable wasn't even on then. So now what the issue was, and what I warned a lot of people: if you own a VT700C, this is an '86 model, but they go up pretty well as far as the VT series. They go down pretty. I believe it goes to 83 is the first year they came out with this. Do not buy a garbage eBay fuel pump. Look at my other video. I'm gonna post it probably before this one. Look for the Mr. Gasket 42S fuel pump. Watch my other video how I mounted mine. We're in the location where I mounted it. Take my advice. Don't buy a $20 pump off eBay. You'll be disappointed. But just for a quick update, what I've done so far, the speedometer, I got the speedometer has the actual cable mounted to it now, so I can actually tell the speed. I haven't tried it out yet because I've had the issue with the fuel pump. I had to put brandy plugs in it. I put the Iridium NGKs in there. My opinion, they're garbage. I don't like them. They don't burn as hot. The plugs are getting fouled out. They were just black and sooty. That's just from the, I guess you would say it was running rich. But at the same time, too, the original plugs had a nice golden tan on them, so I knew they were burning correct. I threw them back in. After I took care of the fuel pump, the bike runs like a champ. I cannot be disappointed with this so far. Tank's on permanently mounted. I finally got a chance to clean up the rest of the red paint they had painted the gas cap with. It just made it look horrible. I don't like too much chrome on bikes, but just enough to give it a little subtle hint. Seat, I've got my little seat mounted back. It's on there permanently now. Welded a little bracket we built, me and my buddy Eric. I love this thing. I can flick the key on, hear the fuel pump going, hit the start button. Love it. No choke, no nothing. Just hit the start button, twist the throttle a little. It has enough fuel pressure, everything. It fires right up. Since the way I did the fuel pump now, I probably won't be using this auxiliary kill, or I don't know, I'm sorry, the engine stop switch, not really auxiliary kill. Normally, if I do, I'll just tap and go straight to the key to turn it off now because the pump's wired to stay on. It's not like your original where it gets a signal from the trigger wire anymore, but these bikes are getting old, they're hard to find parts for, but it does mean that you, with a little quick adapting, that you can't get these things going again. I love this thing. Let me, for most of y'all, if anybody hasn't seen it, that's my baby right there. Baby ape hangers, I believe those are 12s. Stock fuel tank's been dropped 4 inches in the rear. I made my little bars instead of buying them. I wasn't going to spend $100, or even I've seen them up to $200 for a piece of pipe with some ends welded on. I made my own LED, little LED lights. You can see that in my previous videos. Stock exhaust cut with little chrome tips. The only thing left is J&P Cycles has, what is it? They have white wall tires. The back tire is actually slap brand new. The front is just slap wore out. So we're going to do white walls front and rear. It's got to have that white wall look, something I've been wanting, because to complete the look of this bike. What I'm trying to do here soon is do all the finish of the maintenance. The back wheel comes off, so I can go ahead and have this tire taken off. We're going to respray the wheels. We're going to respray them red, clear coat them, make them look a little nicer. The final drive assembly, I'm going to sand that down, give it another black paint job, and the little drive shaft. That's to be done. I need change of fluids there, oil change, and coolant change on the bike. And what I might do is go ahead and order front rear brakes. Just go ahead and get it done, do all the maintenance one time, so I can hit the freeways ride. If y'all enjoyed my little video on here, leave me some comments down below. Always, comment, rate, subscribe, and always give me a thumbs up if you like this bike. As far as being an ugly shit 86 Honda Shadow, we took it from that long seat and made it look, old school. We took an old bike and brought it into the new school. Just a couple little touches, nothing major. Anybody can do this at home. I highly encourage y'all younger guys who are watching this, don't be afraid to tackle something like this. If you have a running bike, which mine wasn't running when I acquired it from my buddy, but for $400 I couldn't bitch. Little bit of time, money, and effort, you can have something that looks just way gnarly as this one. Thank you guys always for watching.